Hi guys, my name is Ronke Adekonvi, aka Auntyroro, your most impressive storyteller. I love to speak, I love to write, amongst many other things. Welcome to Story Time, where I will be continuing our story, this marriage palaver that I started some few weeks back. Honestly, I would have loved to do a recap of everything I've said so far on that story, but I have a better offer for you. Why don't you follow me on my Instagram page at Aderonke and also subscribe to my YouTube channel Auntyroro to get a recap on everything we have learned, but not just the stories. There are so many other things I do. Do storytelling basics. I also do A to Z with Auntyroro on Tuesdays. So why do you not want to follow me? If I were you, I would do so right now. To do a brief recap on one of the episodes, the third episode, I believe, of the Marriage Palaver, Uruono had a fallout with a certain Auntyroro Lawson. If you remember, it was a minor misunderstanding that generated as a result of Auntyroro not picking Uruono's calls. She actually forgot that Auntyroro had told her that he would be unavailable that day due to a meeting he was going to have with some of his clients. After Uruono's call with Stephen, the previous episode she called Stephen called her to ask her about a matter. So after the call with Stephen, she decided to do some move towards reconciliation herself. She had not spoken to Auntyroro since they had that fallout. Heal yourself, heal thyself, physician, she muttered under her breath, referring to the fact that she needed to follow her own advice of not allowing having no excuse to stop a move for reconciliation. It took her 30 seconds to realize that Auntyroro had picked up the call and was saying, "Hello, Uruono. Hello. Hi, Tayo," she said. Been a while, attending to sound casual. I have so been in that situation before, even though I can't really remember the exact thing, but I know that there have been situations where I've needed to make a very difficult call and I attempted to sound casual. If you have, you can let me know in the comment section below and how you managed to handle the emotions that surrounded that kind of situationship. So, been a while, she attempting to sound casual. Yeah, Tayo responded and said no more. He didn't say anything. I called to check up on you, Uruono continued. She already felt that making the call was a horrible mistake. I've been in this situation too. Obviously, Auntyroro was still not interested in reconciling with her. Okay, Auntyroro responded. Okay, I guess you are fine. That's Uruono speaking now. Judging by the way you sound, I mean, there's no reason why you would not be fine. Uruono was obviously blabbing. She wished she had thought this through, but as usual, she had made an emotional decision. Uruono, did you call me for something specific or did you just call to ask how I am doing? Uruono figured that since she had made the call, she might as well go all the way to apologize and make things right. She knew that reconciliation was not entirely in her hands, but she can initiate it. Really, that's really the truth. When you have wronged somebody or somebody has wronged you, reconciliation or making it right is not entirely in your hands, but that shouldn't stop you from trying to make it move. Well done, girl. You're doing good. I can see. I know I've offended you. Please, can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Can we start afresh? Then silence. There was a long pause with Auntyroro saying nothing at the other end. Are you still there? Yes, Auntyroro responded. You know that you do a poor job with apology. My heroic acts of not responding to your emotional outburst in kind should have been stated. With you profane undying love for me till death do us part. Auntyroro, stop, Joe. Of course, this is actually a banter between the two of them. Anyway, Auntyroro said, I have forgiven you. I honestly didn't even think of the incident beyond that day. I wondered at your reaction, but I also understand why you would have responded that way. So, my dear, no problem. You have already been forgiven. Uruono felt lighter than she had felt since over a week when the face-off occurred. So when are we going to see, this Uruono girl can know how to be forward and push her luck? But then, I don't think she has done anything wrong. See, Ike, do you know the number of COVID-19 cases in Lagos as at today? Abeg, right now, I'm not going anywhere. We even work from home right now. Really? My company is considering that too. I really miss you though. That's Uruono saying, it's talking there. Thank you, same here. On second thought, Akintayo said, I might go past your street on Sunday. Will you be available? Uruono was ecstatic. Yes, I will. Do you want me to cook anything for you? Anything special? Uruono knows that she had caught a big fish and she was going to act fast. Mrs. Lawson was sounding better in her ears every single day. She will call her mom as soon as the conversation is over. Mama Uri can now officially inform her pastor that her prayers for her should change from husband to children. Don't bother yourself, dear, Akintayo said. I don't think I have mentioned this to you, but my girlfriend also stays around that area, so I will be visiting her that day too. I might even come with her to your place. Girlfriend, as in girl that is a friend, like Steven is her boyfriend, or girlfriend. Obviously, as I am confused right now, Uruono too was confused. You have a girlfriend? Akintayo laughed. So you think I cannot convince any girl to date me? No, of course not. Yes, you can, but I thought you liked me. Yes, I do, but I didn't plan to date you. Apparently, we got different memos. Oh, you thought I wanted to date you. Now, your reactions are beginning to add up. I'm sorry if I led you to believe that. Honestly, I am. It's okay. You didn't allow me to believe that. I chose to. Nothing you did actually suggested anything beyond friendship. I really apologize for my presumptions. It's okay, babe. Any man will be lucky to have you. In fact, if I had reconnected with you before I met Dari, I assure you that you would have been a huge contender. You always were, which was why I was excited to reconnect with you. Thank you for the kind words, Akintayo. Uruono ended the call. Wow, can you imagine? This is Uruono thinking that Akintayo wanted something more with her. Meanwhile, Akintayo was just trying to be friendly. I don't know how many of us have been in that kind of precarious situation, that you are thinking that the person you are being friends with, I know I have been there, wanted a little bit more from you than you are currently doing. Unfortunately, Mr. Man is not thinking beyond that. Mr. Man even already has a girlfriend. Thank God he's even a good guy, because he could have decided to, chop and wipe mouth, do here and do there. And it would have been difficult for Uruono to even detect that, because in her mind, she was already thinking that he liked her that way. Well, Uruono ended the call. She could not believe that she had just been stringing herself all along, thinking that Akintayo was in love with her. She knew what the problem is. She had internalized her desire to get married, and thus relates with every single man like a prospective husband. That's one thing every single lady needs to guard against. Don't allow your desire to get married get in the way of sincere friendship, where you begin to think of every man as a prospect, and then you begin to fight them because they are not asking you out. And then you lose good friendship just because they have decided not to date you. Some of them might not even be available. Some, you might not even be their specification. That's life. But it doesn't stop you from being their friends. I hope a word is enough for the wise. No more, Bruno decided. She from now on, she was going to enjoy her life with or without a boyfriend. That's very good. She still has the desire, no doubt, but she will not allow the desire to take over her life. That's a very, very valid choice, a very valid decision. Like, what's the point in making that robbing? What's the point in robbing yourself of all the enjoyment life has to offer just because you are still single? Doesn't make any sense. As if on cue, her phone rang and it was her mother. Mama, she said excitedly. She really felt through for the first time in a long time. Bruno, ha, you sound excited as the Lord answered our prayers. Which one, Mama? Which one? You this girl. The one of husband now. The boy you told me about that kept you on the phone for hours. Has he finally proposed? Mama, he didn't keep me on the phone for hours. Then, he is just my friend. Ha! Mama Uri, a Yoruba woman that married a Delta man. Just my friend. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Just my friend, yìí ló sọ tí gbogbo àwọn boys yẹn fi marry tán o. Okay, I think I need to call pastor. Bye bye, my dear. Bye bye, mommy. Uruono smiled as she ended the call, no longer pressured. She laid on her bed and decided to take a nap. Go, girl. Believe me, I'm behind you. That's the truth. You cannot put yourself under pressure already. The fact that we are in trying times, COVID-19 times, is already enough pressure. Trying to survive on its own is a lot of pressure. Then trying to thrive, it's another level of pressure. Then you now adding that to the pressure of finding a man to marry. Please, please, please. You don't need that pressure. Enjoy your life. Do as much as you can. Do whatever makes you happy. And I can assure you that eventually, the right man, just keep that desire alive. And that man that you desire is going to come your way. Till we meet next week on another episode of Storytelling Basics, keep on enjoying yourself. And I want to say happy Eid el-Kabir to our Muslim folks. And don't let them deceive you, like somebody said on Instagram. This is that festival where they kill ram. My Muslim friends, I'm still expecting my ram. I'm still expecting it. In fact, I'll make sure I will not cook. I'm not cooking today. I'm not cooking tomorrow. So I expect my ram. I expect my rice. Anyway, I don't know how you're going to get across to me, but whichever way, you just can follow me on my Instagram page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't worry, that will suffice as I love you. Enjoy the rest of the festival and enjoy the rest of the week. Bye.